I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. We are going to have some structured moving up to get food, which I'm sure you're very used to structure, right? I'm just going to ask our patron of the Old Scholars Association, Margaret Curnow, to say grace. She's going to sing it. At our table, Lord, be here and everywhere adored. These mercies bless and grant that we may feast in paradise with thee.
It's only the cell a little bit, I'm not quite sure.
You would like some more water?
Thank you. Yeah. A matter of few hours. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay. Thanks.
And she's a lovely person, and it's so sad.
Known me as Rita Van Sprague, and in the words of Mr. Robin Kleinschmidt, who's here today, on one of my visits to his office, one day he said, Rita Van, that's somewhat condensed. So I arrived at SPLC bright-eyed and enthusiastic for Year 7 in 1970. I was so excited to wear the stockings, the gloves, the hat, although after travelling from Indooroopilly station to and from every day, that novelty soon wore off. In Year 7, it was the entry level for the college, offering just 2 classes taught by Miss Ahern and Mrs. John. For me, the opportunity to participate in all the extracurricular activities was a delight. I have fond memories of music lessons and even playing in a recorder ensemble in Year 7. Well, heading to Year 8 was somewhat scary because we had to navigate our way around the campus and find classrooms in many different buildings. We attended chapel services every day with the boys on the right and the girls on the left. Singing songs of praise accompanied by the talented Mr. Grieg on the organ was always a delight. As I reflected on our uniforms, I realised I could name quite a few, but that box pleat pinafore, oh, it was tiresome. We're hitching up our arms with the belts so that we could make our tunic short. But we were very sad when this kid came around the corner and said, righto, length measurement, and we had to put our arms down, and the uniform had to be 2 fingers below our longest finger, which is really bad if you've got long arms. So, some of us playing sport and athletics, cotton sports bloomers. Not attractive at all.
We have 3 tables full of class of 77, 76. I didn't have to chase them up at all. They have been so well trained. And I think it really is a testament to the fact that they have formed such wonderful bonds of friendship that they will continue to meet without me bending their arms and going, guess what? It's 5 years, it's happening again. So thank you all for coming. I have 2 other names to mention. talking about teachers that are here, the legendary Ron Holzheimer, who taught some of us, or tried to teach some of us mathematical and physics. And also, some of you may not know, but the lovely Wendy Drew, Wendy Benfer is now her name, Wendy Drew, who taught some of us art. Now Wendy's over here, and the 76ers are over here, Wendy. So come and make yourself known. So they're happy to do that. Robin also taught us as well. So the other fact that I was not allowed to leave today without mentioning, on pain of death, was that Sue Hewitt, put your hand up please, Sue. Sue and I were the inaugural St. Petersburg College synchronised swimming team.
You ready? Bill?
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. This is not going to be a Remember 76 style thing, but congratulations to the class of 76 and for your presentation. Please, that was really good. Look, the main substance of the presentation this afternoon is a shortish letter that has been sent to us by Paula Schultz, now Paula Mitchell, who was the girls' head prefect in 1966. So I'll begin by reading Paula's letter. Dear class of 1966 members, we graduated as a group but lived out our lives alone. So the 60th class reunion is not about memories but more about what we've become. Mary Hopkins sang those poignant, looking words. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. Well, those days came to memories of starry-eyed teenagers, as we've come to find out. We graduated, and free of fun-filled days of high school, ended. We were flung into adulthood. Where we landed tended to define where we arrived all those years later. What a trip it's been. We all have one thing, and one thing only in common: faded memories of teachers, studies and sports from the 60 years ago. Football, inter-house athletics, tennis, cricket, swimming, midnight feasts, short sheeted beds, basketball, lining up for cafeteria and chapel, ironing uniform and polishing shoes, bed inspections, cutting a block of butter into 8 pizzas, ringing of the bell, evening parades, study hall, and on it goes. What am I doing? My husband and I have both retired and enjoying our 7 grandchildren, travelling, growing a garden, and taxiing towards the gates. To our reunion, a classmate and his wife stopped at a roadside restaurant for lunch. After finishing their meal, they left the restaurant and resumed their trip. When leaving, the classmate's wife unknowingly left her glasses on the table, and she didn't miss them until they were driving for some 40 minutes. By then, to add to the aggravation, they had to travel quite a distance before they could find a place to turn around in order to return to the restaurant with their glasses. All the way back, the classmate became a classic grouchy old man. He fussed and complained and scolded his wife relentlessly during the entire return drive. The more he tried to her, the more agitated he became. He just wouldn't let up for a single minute. To her relief, they finally arrived at the restaurant. As the wife got out of the car and hurried out inside to retrieve the glasses, our classmate, the old geezer, yelled to her, "While you're in there, you might as well get my wallet and credit card."
I'm sort of representing our people of the class, 1956? And who's here? Leona Hansen, Pam Caldwell, Jennifer Kleinschmidt, Nola Mons, and Joe Stallman. I won't say their married name, but you'll find out. Well, we were mostly country girls coming to a city. And it was really quite an experience, even to have so many people around us and go to eat all together in a huge big dining room, girls on one side and boys on the other side. And that was really quite an experience. We introduced to sports, music, drama, and all sorts of things that we had never experienced before, and it was really, really wonderful. Now the three of us, well actually four of us that are here today, Pam and Jennifer and myself, we lived in the same cubicle. And we had Carla Brown was our dorm lady. She was looking after our military. She was a prefect. And believe it or not, that Carla is here in the Gold Coast now, and we're going to go and visit her in her home tomorrow afternoon. So she will have such an exciting time to have us come. Yes, yes. I wish you could come too.
I asked Rel. She said, no, my turn. Rita, she's still holding up. Rita. Very tough.
Paul McCarris, you're next. Come out with the badge. Paul here. Adrian Stark.
Right, okay.
Adrian, you're next. Phil Stark. No? Phil can't have one. Daryl Martins. Chris Collister. Chris is here. Come and get it. There you are. Joanne E. Rita. Nicholson. Okay, Marguerite. Are there two Nicholsons here? Really? Alison Harris.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Julie Wilson.
The fish with the wine. Yes, I love fishes.
Oh, there you go. Everybody.